Friday. It is the end of the week, end of the school year for many, teachers included, a lot of students and whatnot. Memorial Day weekend, a lot going on, and summer is upon us, almost officially, right? And I welcome you. But are we going into summer in the right mindset? We're talking about the mindset and setting the tone. The last time we spoke on Wednesday. Today, we are speaking about something different. My name is Al Gavada. Thank you very much for joining me. Don't forget to check out the YouTube channel. Do a search for AlgaeMan1. ALGAEMAN and the number 1. You can do that, and you'll find all the videos we do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And they're shared all there. That's a collection. Today, on our read, we are getting something from the AcuityMag.com website, Acuity Magazine website. And the article by Belinda Crestani is speaking on mental clutter. So are we going into summer cluttered, or do we want to be able to enjoy our summer without the mental clutter, right? So let's get into it. So here we go. Okay. Any type of mental clutter can slow you down and hamper your productivity. I know, we've all dealt with it. Unless you're one of those people who can get completely rid of mental clutter, you're going to be held back to some extent by just thoughts and whatnot, right? So any type of mental clutter can slow you down and hamper your productivity. It's only when you identify your mental clutter that you can start to sort through it, get rid of what's holding you back, and put the rest into neat, manageable piles. If you've ever had to clean out a room or a desk, I actually had to do a house. I had to tackle it room by room and do bit by bit and get it done, right? If you currently have an endless number of things to do that you can't seem to get a handle on, this checklist is for you. Clear mental clutter so you can welcome peace and calm back into your life. Without this brain clutter, you will be a more productive, happier, and all-around healthier soul. Try concentrating on one thing at a time. Finish it, take a break, then move on. Here are 8 strategies to try the next time you feel overwhelmed by mental clutter. Man, this is going to be a valuable article for a lot of people. A lot of people. Here we go. Number 1, tame your to-do list. A to-do list is essential if you want to be happy. If you don't have one, it's time to start making one. It should be an actual list, like literally a list, not just a mental one. Why? Because you're just adding more into your mind, right? It says, when you feel overwhelmed, lists help by consolidating scattered thoughts and tasks. Once you've created a list, make sure you prioritize it. Tackle the critical tasks first, especially the ones you least want to do, as once they are completed, they are no longer taking up worry space in your mind. So tackle the least exciting things first. That way you get them out of your head, right? Get them out of your mental clutter space, and refresh this list at least once a day. So again, the first tip is tame your to-do list, but more importantly, have a to-do list. Number 2, clean up your actual clutter. Oh man. Clean up your wardrobe, closet, desk, bedroom, office, house to get some clarity. Tidying up your physical space greatly encourages and improves mental clarity. Have you ever just taken a moment, taken a few minutes to clear up your clutter on your desk, right? I'm looking around at mine, I'm like, a lot of stuff wasn't here. You know, I cleared it up. It was beautiful. It felt so awesome, mentally freeing. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, now this is here. Why are my Las Vegas cards, rewards cards or whatever here? I have my this little book, like a prayer book, right? And which is really great, by the way. But just, why is it here? I was tackling another project, and I brought my multi-tool. So now it's on my desk, right? So clean up your actual ASMR. Clean up your actual clutter to get some clarity in your mind. That's number 2 on the 8 simple steps to clear mental clutter. Number 3, rethink your thinking. Those voices in your head that tell you you're not quite good enough are the worst kind of mental junk. Junk. Pay close attention to these thoughts and learn to retrain your brain with positive self-talk. I was on a training yesterday, and a very successful couple, working hard, been through it all, right? Everybody faces adversity, and that was one of the things they were talking about. As a matter of fact, we were talking on some of the tips that were on there. It's like embrace the adversity, right? And they talked about change and rethinking your thing. It says, of course, and you might have heard this before, but there's some truth in it. There's so much truth in it. Changed people change people. Hurt people hurt people, right? 4, 8 words that you got to give thought to, and on how it's, the truth that it's sharing. Changed people change people. Hurt people hurt people. Okay, and that's basically what it's talking about. Having the right mindset. What are you listening to rewire, so to speak, your thinking? If your thinking is holding you back, or is giving you anxiety, is making you fearful, or is not allowing you to take on that new goal that is going to enhance your life in a positive way, rewire that thinking. Rethink your thinking. Number 3 on the tips we're talking about today. Number 4, eat, sleep, and live well. The mind-body connection is no longer up for debate. A happier you is a healthier you. I guess conversely too, right? A healthier you is a happier you. Learn how to beat stress. We've discussed stress on this particular, I don't know what you want to call it, program on this channel, right? We've talked about stress before. Algae Man 1 on YouTube. Do a search. It says learn how to beat stress, depression, anxiety, and more just by eating, sleeping, and living well. Eating cleaner. How many times have we talked about that? How many people have you talked about? How many people that you admire, swear by it? Eating cleaner, right? Taking healthier steps in your life to get rid of that clutter in your life, or at least the negativity in your life. So number 4, eat, sleep, and live well. Number 5, less screen time. Oh, this is a double-edged sword. I'm asking you to watch my videos. Now I'm telling you to have less screen time. TVs, tablets, computers, and phones can fill your head with so much useless noise and clutter and videos. It's important to make the conscious effort to switch off every now and again, especially before going to bed. How many times have you found yourself laying in bed, the room is dark, right, and you're there, and the light is like bright on your face? I'm saying can't get any brighter than that, is it? Don't look at my code. Okay. So the light is bright like this, and the light's like right on your face. Look how bright it is on my face. Imagine a dark room and you have the light right there, and then wham, you drop the phone and it bounces off your face. So I should probably go to sleep. So you're filling your head with useless noise and clutter right before you go to bed. How are you going to get restful sleep if your mind is racing, right? And we've talked about that here as well before. So number 5 on getting rid of that, to clearing mental clutter, less screen time, especially before going to bed. Number 6, you can't please everyone, so stop trying. When you really can't fit another thing into your schedule, or you just don't want to, it's perfectly fine to say no. Do you need permission to say no to some people? It's your life. If you're already overwhelmed, if you're already bogged down by all this stuff that you're trying to take care of by following these steps and others, why are you going to add more to it? Don't if you don't have to. Don't if you don't want to. Don't if you can't, right? Say no. You can't please everyone, So stop trying. That's number 6. Number 7, start to live in the present. Scientists estimate that our frantic minds, frantic is such a perfect word for that. Scientists estimate that our frantic minds produce about, are you ready for this? A certain number of separate, unconnected thoughts daily. Okay, so scientists estimate that our frantic minds produce X amount of separate, unconnected thoughts daily. I'm not going to give you a number until the end, until after I finish reading this, but pick a number in your head. How many thoughts do you think you have as an estimate daily? Okay, so think of that number in your head, and then I'll tell you what the number is when I finish reading this. It says, while it's great to plan ahead, you should take care not to postpone joy until each T is crossed and every I is dotted. It's time to start practicing clearing your mind and focusing on the present. Stop living in the past. Don't let things in the past rule over your mindset, and take space and add clutter into your mindset by living in the past. Something had happened, you were wronged, something went wrong, something didn't go your way, you wish you could have said that, you wish you could have said this, whatever. Okay, so all that's going on in your head. So do you have a number? Did you think of a number of how many separate, unconnected thoughts scientists estimated we have daily? Do you have that number in your head? It may not be the number you expect, the number that I'm about to share with you, but it blew my mind when I read it. So scientists estimate that our frantic minds produce this number of separate, unconnected thoughts daily. Ready? 35,000 separate, unconnected thoughts daily. 35,000. I venture to say about 5,000 of those are at night when you're trying to go to sleep, right? So start to live in the present. That's number 7. Number 8, create your own sanctuary. Create your own quiet space somewhere where you can escape the sounds and demands of the outside world. Go there as needed and collect your thoughts. Decompress and practice that deep breathing and positive self-talk. Are you into prayer? You like to pray? Do some praying in there. Create your own little war room, right? Your sanctuary that's yours, that you can go to. Sometimes it could be, your bedroom. If you just want to close the door, close the curtains, turn off the lights, close your eyes, put on a sleep mask if you want to. Just lay there. Put on, earplugs if you have to. Find some sanctuary. Find some peace. I love doing this. This is my sanctuary, right? The article, it's titled, or rather, it's written by Belinda Crestani, and it says 8 simple ways to clear mental clutter. And at the bottom it says, this article is part of an ongoing balance column, offering tips for juggling work and life while also managing your mental and physical well-being. I forgot to add the link on the comments, so I'll do that right now. So there you go. You can actually check that out. The article is on the comments section. Acuitymag.com is a place where I found it. The 8 steps for clearing mental clutter, simple ways, are as follows. Tame your to-do list. Clean up your actual clutter, physical clutter. Rethink your thinking. Eat, sleep, and live well. Less time. Less screen time. Number 6, you can't please everyone, so stop trying. Number 7, start to live in the present. And number 8, create your own sanctuary. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed today's article by Belinda Crestani. I sure did. It's quick, it's simple steps, and it delves into things that we just sometimes need reminding of. You may have heard this stuff from other people and you just didn't want to listen, or you may have somebody may have told you these things before, and you just weren't in the right mind frame to hear them. So here you are hearing them now. Whether it was live or on the replay, I thank you for being here, and I appreciate you for checking out these videos. And I'd appreciate it if you go to the YouTube page, right? YouTube.com. Do search for Algaeman1, ALGAEMAN number 1, and like and subscribe the page. Let's share this type of positive content to as many people as possible. If we can help people get on a positive state of mind and start making positive contributions to our society and our community, we can make an impact. You and I can make an impact just by sharing this type of positive content. So I'd appreciate it if you do it. And today, I wish you a wonderful day. I wish for you to have a day where you can look around and enjoy the day, whether it's weather, whether it's trees, whether it's the birds in the trees. I saw a cicada, a chicharra, we call them here, for the first time, and it was a tiny one like that. There's going to be billions of them over the next few months, but we haven't seen them in over a decade, and they're back. So I enjoyed that. I shared that with my kids yesterday. So I wish for you time to find that sometime today, sometimes over the weekend, and hopefully you find that joy. So I wish you joy, happiness, success, those 3 things and more. So have yourself a wonderful day. Have yourself a great weekend. Monday's Memorial Day. I don't know if I'm going to be doing a video on Memorial Day Monday. If so, we'll see you at that time at about 8 a.m. on Monday. Remember this: knowledge is power, imagination is king, and intelligence your weapon. Read a good book today, enrich your mind, and above all, take action. Have yourself a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend, and until next time, we'll be talking.